Hey guys, just a reminder, if you want to gain access to cool emojis like these, click join next to my profile picture. Also, if you'd like to get in touch with me about real estate in New Jersey or New York State, or have any general questions, my contact information is in the description. Cheers.
You the bestest, with or without the breastists, and I thank you all for coming. Do me a favor. Now hit the like and subscribe buttons and pay attention, assholes. Let's start with creamy chicken. What are your
Very
thoughts?
aggressive Obama. Comment an angry emoji in the comments if you think Barry needs to sleep better.
Have you been talking to Michelle?
Oh man, I always start to giggle when I hear that name in the tier list videos.
Creamy chicken has a rich and comforting flavor. It's quite satisfying, adds a certain amount of savory to the dish.
It's a bit different from the usual broth-based flavors, adding a nice variety. I'd say B tier.
Ramen is not about the sustenance, guys. Gah, fuck you drive me so fucking crazy. This seasoning makes it feel more like a shitty Alfredo than a bomb ramen trash tier.
Holy
now
shit.
throw in the pasta. No slam dunk
Joey
that
cooking
shit.
up the water is at a boiling point.
When did Joe turn into Joe Cena?
I don't know, but I'm speechless. Fuck yeah, Joe. We knew you had it in you. I'm throwing this straight into trash tier. Come at me, commenters. I know I just pissed off a ton of y'all beta-cuck creamy chicken lovers. Now let's talk about roast beef flavor.
Roast beef has a deep and savory flavor. It's quite hearty. No Greta vegan shit. I don't know how you can hate on the taste of beef.
To be honest, Donald, I don't really love how it grounds the noodles. I'd rather have mine pop and have a little spice to them.
You can't even handle any spice, Joe. That's why Ice Spice curved your shit so hard.
The flavor might be a bit too strong for those who prefer lighter tastes, but I like it, so I choose A tier.
It's perfect for a filling meal, especially when you want something substantial, which I always do.
Roast beef scores a C tier. I think it's just all right. Now, what about soy sauce?
The hell makes a free. Soy sauce packet a whole ass flavor like dog. You gotta stop swindling people for their food stamps.
It's less about the complexity and more about enhancing the noodle's natural flavor.
Fuck all that, George.
It might be too plain for those who are looking for more adventurous flavors. I know Joe needs something to wake him up.
I also can't stand the fact that this is a flavor. Like, just put salt on your regular ramen. What the fuck? What about chili flavor?
Spicy, just the way ramen should be. I think this is the first S-tier ramen.
Yeah, this slaps for sure. Makes you realize what you're eating when you get charged $35 for a carton of ramen at the mall.
You love chili,
S-tier.
Donald, ha ha ha, fat boy. Now let's throw that shit into B tier because it kind of tastes a little bit like doo-doo.
It's great for warming up on a cold day, or when you need something to clear the sinuses, though. And Joe, I think that's just you smelling your own ass.
Chili gets an S tier. I mean, this is really a ramen noodle. The ramen noodle. Let's move on to the beef flavor, which is apparently different than roast beef.
Beef flavor is classic. It's one of the staples in the ramen world.
It's got a hearty and familiar taste that many people love. But I don't know, I'd give it an A tier.
You want to talk OGs? This is the OG Barry. Now do what you're supposed
Traditional
to.
ramen with beef flavoring. I mean, it doesn't get any better. Gotta go S tier Obama.
Beef is definitely going S tier, guys. I mean, this is basically what everyone sees when they hear ramen noodles. Now, what about the shrimp flavor?
Shrimp flavor is a bit of a twist. It has a lighter and somewhat seafood-like
It
taste.
doesn't creep you out, you sicko. Seafood taste from a prepackaged immortal ration of ramen
Some might
noodles.
find the shrimp flavor a bit too subtle or artificial, but ask any women out there, I am not afraid of low tide.
That even made me a little creeped out, Trump. Are you a serial killer?
Guys, that was so fucking gross.
Listen, shrimp flavor isn't too bad, guys. I like it as a nice change sometimes. Just kidding. Throw that fake seafood into trash tier. It smells even worse than that fish box.
Shrimp gets a C tier. I like the subtle seafood seasoning. That's a lot of S's. Okay. Now, what about hot and spicy chicken?
Game changer. Many companies copied the same idea, and now it's like its own niche ramen community.
My good friend, Kevin O'Leary, could tell you a thing or two about the hot and spicy ramen community.
Yeah, this shit slaps. New age, but in a good way. Like probably the best thing that the youth have contributed to society in the last 30 years.
The heat is well balanced with the savory chicken flavor, just enough spice in the noodle. I mean, you can never go wrong with more calories.
Big fat orange, spicy chicken head ass.
Please, Joe, take it easy. It's an exciting option when you're looking for something more than just plain chicken.
Hot and spicy chicken earns an S tier. I mean, many bonds and relationships have been built over this creative and amazing ramen flavor. Next up, what about Oriental?
Let me just make a note to have that company disbanded and all of its profits sent to Hunter's account. That's clear cultural appropriation.
Why do you always have to go over the simple things that people love, Joe? I won't let you. Why ruin it for everyone?
Can't you think about anyone but yourself and Ukraine, Joe?
Oriental flavor is a bit of a mystery. It has a unique blend of spice that just go together very well. I'd give it an A tier.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Trash tier.
The exact flavors can be hard to pinpoint, so I can't go too high up there. I'd go C tier.
Listen, it's a nice flavor, but I just have no idea what's inside. I'm going to have to go D tier. Now, what about original, AKA cup noodles?
Such an S tier. Oh my God, I hate vegetables. But when they're in cup noodles and I down everyone like I'm eating chocolate chips.
You are so fucked up in the head.
Listen, he has a point. Those carrots are not carrots, I tell you. The peas and the carrots both just taste nothing like actual vegetative material. I'd also go S tier.
The good old days keeping tons of cup noodles on deck. Shit would cure your cold and get you back outside playing sports the same day. The perfect salty blend of noodles and broth. Original gets an S tier, no questions asked. What about chicken mushroom?
Chicken mushroom is a great combination. The mushroom adds an earthy depth, which I quite like.
I figured Obama would be the one to love mushrooms.
Really, I figured you would be, bitch?
It's a hearty flavor, great for a fulfilling meal. I'd go B tier maybe. I don't know, I'm getting sleepy.
The mushroom might not be to everyone's liking, Obama, I don't know.
It's going B tier. It's such a mid-ramen, honestly. Thanks for playing, guys. And Sleepy Joe, seek some serious help.